Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition Redstone tutorial. With Halloween right around the corner, what I thought we would do today is make a one-wide, tileable potion brewer. This one-wide potion brewer is very easy to make, and while I go over all the details, let's go ahead and get this thing started. So all we need to do is push this button right here. Now, this is not a 100% automatic design, this is a semi-automatic potion brewer, only because we need to push the button right here to get started. But after that, the redstone works its magic, and then at the end, we will have a splash potion of fire resistance with an extended duration. So again, a semi-automatic design, one wide, and it is tileable, so we can have a bunch of these right next to each other without this wall here. This is just to make it look pretty, and you can have yourselves a giant brewing station if you really want. Now, you are not limited to these 4 ingredients here. I only made this because I wanted to make a splash potion of fire resistance for the demonstration. But we could have our nether wart, we have the magma cream, we have the redstone to extend the duration, the gunpowder to make it a splash, and then if we added some dragon's breath, we could get that lingering potion out of it also. So you have many options with this. Again, a one-wide design, and you can make this as tall as you need or as short as you want to fit whatever potion you'd like to make. Let's go ahead and take a look down below. And there is the last ingredient. So we already have a potion of fire resistance with the extended duration of 8 minutes. And after this is finished, we will have our splash potion of fire resistance. So there we go. All done, and this thing works like a charm. To make this one wide and tileable potion brewer, you are going to need a 1x5 area. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our supplies. There we go. There are all the redstone supplies we'll need for today's build. So what we have are 2 repeaters, 4 droppers, 6 hoppers, 10 redstone torches, a stone button, a brewing stand, 4 barrels, or you can opt for 3 chests and 1 barrel, but 1 does need to be a barrel for this build. And then we have our building blocks, and then 1 stair block. With that being said, if you want to pause the video, go ahead and do that, grab your supplies, and then we'll jump right into the build. Alright, the first thing we want to do is place a block right here in the front, and then right behind it, place a temporary block right there. Next, grab your brewing stand, and place your brewing stand on top of that temporary block, and then we can remove it. Next, grab your button, place it on the front of this block here. Now go ahead and grab your repeaters. We want to run a repeater out from that block like this, and then a repeater out from our first repeater like that. Now go ahead and run this back repeater into a block. And there we go. That is how this should look so far. And then what we want to do is grab our hopper. And in the back of this brewing stand, go ahead and crouch place your hopper like this. So you'll see the hopper running into the back. And then grab your barrel. And this is the one that does need to be a barrel no matter what in order to keep true to the one wide design. Go ahead and crouch place a barrel right on top of that hopper right there. So there we go. That is the beginning all set up. Now let's go ahead and move on to the torch tower. For the redstone torch tower, the easiest way to do this is, let's see, we want to have blocks 1, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we run blocks all the way up like this, and this will be 1 block higher than this one. And this is probably not the way you'll do it, but this is how I'm going to do it just to make it a little bit quicker, and then to show how all the redstone torches will be placed. So if we go down below, out from this block, we place a redstone torch, that will be on. Knock this block out, redstone torch there, that will be off. Knock this block out, redstone torch is going to be on, and then it will repeat this pattern all the way up to the top. So all the redstone torches facing the front of the build should be off. And there we go. So we are following the model of this one. If you have less ingredients, let's say 3, it doesn't need to be as tall. If you have more than 4 ingredients, it will need to be 1 more taller. So you'll have 1 more inverted redstone torch. That would be right here. Just like that. So that's how that would work. And again, if it is shorter, then you don't need these 2 right there. So there is the redstone torch tower. All done. Now what we're going to do is place in all of our droppers, and these droppers are going to hold all of our ingredients. So this part is very easy. All we do is come to the inverted torches, look right at them, and then place droppers facing forward, just like this. And there we go, that part is all done. Now what we're going to do is grab our hopper, come down below, crouch place a hopper into the top of the brewing stand, like this. And for this part, this is where you can place your barrel or chest. I just like to use a barrel because I think it looks really good. So go ahead and place a barrel or chest right in front of each dropper, and that saves us some resources. So we don't have iron for the hoppers going all the way down. We have a little break in between. So let's go ahead and place the rest of these in. Hopper, and then barrel or chest. So there we go. That is all set and ready to go. And we can give this redstone a test because you can see everything in action. Again, everything will be dispensed in order because after we press the button, you will see this one turn on, this one, and this one, and then finally that one. So let's go ahead and press it. There we go. They all fire off in order, and you can even hear it with the ticking of the droppers. And that will allow each item, so this one will go first, second, third, and fourth, and that is how this whole build is going to work. Now that all the redstone is done, we can go ahead and fill in all of our droppers with our ingredients, but first what we need to do is place blaze powder in the brewing stand, and then this barrel right here is going to hold all of our water bottles. Again, this could be a double chest, but for this I do want to stay true to the one wide design. So that is why we are using a barrel, and the cool thing about that is the barrel will allow us to open it up as compared to a chest because we do have the dropper above it. If this were to be a chest, it would not open up, but because it is a barrel, we can open it regardless if there's anything above it or not. And then from here, we place in our nether wart because nether wart always goes first, and then whatever ingredients for the potions we want to make. In this case, a splash potion of fire resistance. So that's the magma cream, and then if we wanted to stop it at the redstone, that is where we would end it. We don't need this whole layer right here, but because we do want to make it a splash potion, we place the gunpowder up top. And again, we're going to press it. You can see the redstone do everything, and with ingredients inside, it actually becomes a quiet design. So it is nice and silent. That is always very awesome. And then if we take a look, in the brewing stand, there is the nether wart, and then if we take a look in the hopper, there is the magma cream, the redstone, and the gunpowder, all in its proper order. And like I also mentioned at the beginning, this is a tileable design, but if we actually look at it, it's probably not very effective being tileable because we really don't have a way to access our barrels. The only way we can access them is from the sides, so I mean we can't have a bunch of them next to each other, but I do want to show that we can in fact make it tileable. So this has ingredients to make potion of slow falling with an extended duration. So if we go ahead and press this one, you can see none of the redstone interacts with the potion brewer next to it, and again this is silent, so again that is always very nice. And then if we take a look, the potion is being made here, and like I said, nothing is being done over here because we saw none of this redstone right next to it interacting with this module here. So there is the tileable design, and also with 3 ingredients, but again, just looking at it, it's probably not the most effective design to have. However, if you do give it a 1 block gap and then we decorate it like we had in the beginning, this will be perfect because now we can get in between and reach all of our barrels and droppers to fill everything up. So for the decoration, it's totally up to you, but what I did was bring a wall up like this all the way to the top, and because we have 2 now, we can go ahead and bring it all the way over, and then rerun this wall all the way up, put a wall down the center, and again, totally up to you how you want to do it. I like to do a stair block like this, and then for the beginning I did use glass with some item frames because it kind of looked a little bare. I guess that works too. It's not the block I wanted to use, but it does look a little bare if we just make it a solid wall, unless that is what you want. Like if you're hiding it inside your wall of your base or something like that, and then you want to have all the redstone hidden, this is definitely a good way to do it. But again, totally up to you how you want to decorate this. Like I said, I went ahead and used glass personally because I like to use a lot of glass. So something like that. And that's the great part about Minecraft. You can customize things and make them look however you like them to. And there you have, everyone, a one-wide, tileable, silent, semi-automatic potion brewer for Bedrock Edition. This is the end of today's Redstone tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.